Alright, day 3. Here we go. Hello everybody, welcome to Tanking Thursday. Um, I put a clip together here, and I thought I'd take out a tank I got way back on a different holiday, back to old Christmas ago, and that's Blitzen. Now when we got this one, it had the lights and stuff on it, it was holiday. This was quite a few Christmases ago, but this is my little Blitzen. It's a little scout, a little light, kind of fun little tank to play around with. It's quick. Well, it's kind of quick. It's maneuverable. It's just you got to stay out of trouble because this thing won't take much to take it down. But it's nimble. It's quick. You can get around, and I kind of using it the way I'm starting to learn how to operate tanks. And one thing is stop going out into the middle of the open field and say, here I am, shoot me. So I'm trying to use it to train better. I see my team coming up into this little choke point, and we're going to start working on their tanks that are coming on. They got the disadvantage because they got to come up over the lip, which exposes them before they can get to us. It's like if you go over a hill, before you crown a hill and you get your gun down on something, you're going to take damage if there's enemy there seeing you coming up over. And what you're doing is you're giving a really nice little area underneath your tank to shoot at, which is very light and armored. So, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm going in. All right, I find my target. There, put some shots on that target. And now it takes a while to reload, so instead of just standing there like you used to do, wait to reload. Well, come on, reload before I get shot. I'm backing out. Now I'm sitting there watching my reticle up there, and it shows me when I'm reloaded. Now I can go back in. At least I can shoot something if they're going to shoot me too. So you're doing damage as well. But I'm using this tank here as coverage. Our other tanks are pushing in. So I'm kind of being like a team player and helping out. They're more look at the damage and stuff I'm doing. Now back out because I still got a lot of health left. Don't make it easy enough for them to target me. And wait to reload. And like I said, they're popped up. It showed you that reloaded. So we're going back in. Kind of use these other beat up tanks that are destroyed as coverage. Because they got to shoot to them to get to me. So if I can get to a spot where I can get my gun around, point it down range, I can use their tank as armor protection for my tank. And a lot do that. They'll push up against that tank there, and I've seen where they actually push the damaged tank in front of them, try to push into an area. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it backfires. But I'm putting a lot of damage downfield. If you can see over it. That's why this clip here, I left it just the way it was. I didn't alter it, I didn't edit it, I didn't speed it or anything. So I'm actually showing the actual battle. One of the reasons I kind of that stuff is because over there on the left you see other people's stuff coming up, and if I accidentally capture somebody's stuff, but I apologize. But like I said, sometimes I like just to have the actual footage of the battle. That way I can see exactly what I'm doing, and I learn from them. There's been times I say, now why are you sitting there? And then it's like, mental note on that map, don't sit there because they know that spot. So we're starting to push in. See, I'm out of ammo, but I have others behind me helping. So gotta get back. Both tracks are shot. I haven't used any of my repair kit yet, so. See, that's what that little tank can do. Isn't it cool? Alright. Nicely done. There you are, third place. That was called that's my little Blitzen. Like I said, I don't know. They usually come out with special battlefields, the battlegrounds for Christmas holiday season. It's the little toy tanks and the suction cups. I'm looking forward to doing those again. Those are fun. They do something similar in World of Warships where you kind of like in a tub and they're toy boats and you're going after each other. I like doing those. Those are fun. And that's what they're more like, just for fun, just for playing around. And I usually get a little bit of footage. This is the same battle I just ran. The only difference with this is I got the HUD off, so it's just the tanks. And honestly, I like to sit there and watch these because I like to. That way, I can look at other people's tanks too without worrying about you having their name up there or posting something up there that they might not want posted. So, and I like looking at the tanks. I like to look into different paint jobs and different schemes. Didn't realize when I first started playing a World of Tanks, you can be very personalized each vehicle. The only problem with personalizing each vehicle is it costs money. It costs actual gold if you want to get the different paint sets, the different schemes and stuff like that. Or you could just go and get the color and paint it the color you want your tank to look like. And most of my tanks do have some kind of personalization. They do. The majority of them do have the flag. I do the flag in orange, and then it's got the lion on it, which would be I think of Leo the Lion because my middle name is Leo. I am a Zodiac is the lion, so it's a good emblem to have on my tanks, and that's where that comes from. So I put all the emblems on the tanks, I put the flags on the tanks, and I usually put a paint scheme on them. I think most of my main tanks I use have all four season paint schemes. So if you go up on a winter map, then you'd have the winter scheme. But this, like I said, this is the little tank I was using. This is the one we just were watching, but this is without the HUD, and I get a little better footage of just the tanks and the battle and stuff like that. You can do stuff like this, and this is how you can tell stories. You can create different storylines and do different things. Like, well, there's this time that we were going to go to the supermarket to go get some bread, and we ran into these other tanks right down here. See, the town is down around the corner, and the only way to get there is through this pass, and well, the enemy is keeping us from getting down there and getting our bread, so we're forcing our way. See, that's what I mean. You can make up stories. It could be that they're trying to get to the post office. You got to get letters sent to Santa, because remember, this is Blitzen. Blitzen is a reindeer of Santa Claus's, right? It's supposed to be, I guess. So why? The only thing is, it doesn't have none of the original Blitzen that you use in the seasonal thing has like colored Christmas lights on it. It's decorated, and this one, it's kind of, it's all right though. It's pretty cool. It's a cool little tank. It's a scout. It's a light. You have a cartridge that holds so many rounds that once the rounds are spent, you got to reload the cartridge. So there, I got freeze frame on that. Pretty cool stuff. Here we go. We're gonna. When it's hot, it's hot, and when it's not, it's not. If I'm not mistaken, that was a song back in the '70s. Sammy Davis Jr. maybe. When it's hot, it's hot. No, or was it Jerry Reed? Oh, I don't remember. I'll have to look it up now. When it's hot, it's hot. I think it was Jerry Reed, maybe. I kind of think. Oh, sorry about that. I bumped the mic. I was trying to cut it out, but I'd be messing up a lot of the other stuff. So I'm just going to leave it there, and maybe nobody will notice. This is my, I can't read it. This is on the modern line. This isn't World War II. This is a modern. It reminds me of the T-20, the T-22, or the tank you kind of first start out when you. No, I don't know. I'm not really sure where I got this tank. It's kind of a cool little tank though. Like when I first started playing, one of the first tanks was similar to this one. Let me see something. I can't read that. It's too small of a print up there. Because see, when I'm editing, it's got the small screen over here on the left-hand side, and it's showing the type of tank this is, and I'm not really sure. It does look like similar to the one you use when you first start out on Tier 1 on the U.S. side. Oh, I spent many days on mines with that tank. But this is a modern line tank. I had a little bit of cash left over. I was able to afford it, so I bought it. It's a fun little tank. I like the way it looks. It's fun to drive. And I'm getting better. See? I'm getting better at this. Oh, no. See, and the trick is, and one thing I'm starting to learn and get better at. Okay, I put my gun on target, right? See if I can show it. And see how it, there he goes. Now I got to reload. It's showing you your reload time before you can shoot it again. I'm trying to snipe here. Trying to be a sniper. Waiting for them to back out, show us a little bit of their backside. Okay. There, then I was trying to get them. I thought maybe he'd back up again. Her. I guess I say him and her. They say tank commanders, tank drivers, TCs, because there are some excellent female drivers out here. So constantly saying he and implying that no, I'm trying to stop doing that. I'm trying to keep it. You know, everybody's doing a good job. There's women out here. In fact, when I was working, I'd have she would broadcast, or she'd stream live. That's what it was. She was streaming live, and she played World of Tanks, and she was good. I loved watching her play because she was good, and she gave as good as the guys did. You know, she got right in there. She's ready to take them all out. No, I'm kidding. But she was good. That's what I'm saying. When she got a new computer and her fans were talking about getting new equipment and stuff, they also talked her into going into something, playing other games and stuff. And that's when I stopped watching her thing, because I just watched her for the tanks. She was cute, she was funny, she was good, and I liked watching her. And I did learn a lot from her watching it. All right, go ahead and post this one. We did a little bit of cut and pasting at the end here, but we like it. I think it's cool. Good teamwork. And so she had a good stream going, and like I said, her fan base talked her into going playing other games because they're playing other games, and when she go over and play, then they could join in together and play. Because that would have been fun to be able to join up and play on a team of hers, but I wasn't good enough. I'd never be accepted. But that's all right. I'm getting better. So, but that's why I watched her for the longest time, and that's why I was talking about saying he and she, and I'm just trying to keep it across the board TC, because the TCs can be excellent females out there battling just as same as the males, and then there are just some of us guys out there that just don't know what the hell we're doing. You know, I mean, I can remember first started playing, I had no idea how to even get the tank to go forward at first, and let alone putting a gun on target. I didn't realize there was different shells, there were different tanks. Some were fast, some were slow, some can't crawl up the mountain, some can't crawl down, and some of them are fun to play, and some of them are just terrible, and you just, oh, get me out of this tank. Go drown myself in a river before I have to go any further. But in saying that, I do like this tank. This tank is fun to drive, fun to operate, has a decent gun. I've done some damage, right? Okay. So we're doing pretty good with this tank. I like it. I like the color scheme. It's got the flag on it. See, now this one has orange and stuff, but I have the stripes on it, but it's still the lion emblem on the orange background. And this one has, you know, that could be different, you know, organization with the ELA Studio, Tank Garage. Old Gray's a Tank Garage. Where Sergeant Bonin has a few tanks to paint. He painted all the ships with the new paint schemes for Black Friday. All right, timing, transition, music, everything's in, everything. Good job, everybody. Good. Okay, script clip, Mr. Voiceover. ELE Studio in Sunshine and Old Bridge, Jazz and Gwen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. How was that, Mr. Edgar? Good enough for you today? Good enough. Happy holidays, everybody.